Good morning, everyone. I want to share an idea that I've been thinking a lot about over the last few days. There's an idea brought up by the Sefer Talale Oros, Rabbi Shmuel Rozovsky, and he makes the following interesting note about Parshas Noach. After Noach was told that, or he got the understanding from the raven and then the dove that he sends out, the Torah tells us that Hashem commands Noach, Say minateva, go out from the boat. And the obvious question is, this guy has been cooped up in this boat for so long. He needs a command to leave the boat? My goodness, the second he realizes he could open the door, he should bolt out of there. Why is it that he needs the commandment? And there are many different perspectives of how to answer this question, but the Talale Oros explains that after being cooped up in this boat for so long, and after seeing it as his only lifeboat, his only potential for salvation, he lacked the ability to find the inner strength to walk out into the brave new world that was before him to continue on with his life. And amazingly, it wasn't just a commandment to leave, but it was actually Hashem's way of giving Noach chizuk. Go out of the boat. It's time. It feels scary. You are the only people left on this planet, but you will go out, you will rebuild, and you will do something special. And I think that specifically this idea feels very relevant, at least for me, as a Jew living in America. I have noticed an odd divide that I think people are afraid to talk about, but I would like to just express it. And if it resonates with you, please let me know, because I'd like to know that maybe I'm not alone in this. But I feel that after Shmini Atzeres, after Simchas Torah, after the initial shock and the week, which was last week, that this all became our reality after the Hamas raid, etc., every single Jew on the planet was mobilized. And last week was really incredible. There wasn't enough that could be done. There were vigils, there were Tehillim events, there were this, that, the other thing. And then already this week, things began to slow down. And I assume that meant that we as Klal Yisrael, as a Jewish nation, were all beginning to find that inner strength that we so often need to find in times like this that have happened since the beginning of our nation. But then I began reaching out and speaking to some more of my friends in Israel, and I began looking at some of the posts that were coming out of my friends in Israel, and I noticed that they are still in this ultra shock doing mode. Whatever that needs to be done, whatever can be done, they are doing it. And they have not slowed down at all. They haven't slept in 2 weeks, if not more. But American Jewry, since we do not have this immediate threat right in front of us, we feel like we spent a lot of time davening and doing Torah and whatever, all these nice acts of kindness, and we've begun to slow down. And I was talking to a few of my rabbinic colleagues about it, and they said this must be called burnout. And I am not presenting it now as a point of musar. I'm not trying to criticize anyone, because it's natural that we get burned out after a really intense week, after an entire holiday season, and then this horrible news, and we were really mobilized the week after, and it's normal that we slow down. But I'd like to encourage everyone with the words of Tzei min hateva. We have to continue to go out of our boats. We have to continue coming out of our homes. What it is we do is not as important as the fact that we do something. And so if it is a mitzvah that you choose to do, if it is some sort of advocating for our people, for our nation, if it's writing letters, if it's doing acts of kindness, whatever it might be, continue to come out of your boat, continue to come out of your house, continue to do, because although it feels a little bit less acute perhaps for some of us right now, for our brothers and sisters in Israel, it is no less acute. They are still at war. They still feel this tension every single day, and it's incumbent upon us to at least mirror those emotions to whatever we have the capacity to do so, and to continue to be mobilized as a people. And God willing, in so doing, we will collectively bring an end with the help of Hashem to this very difficult time for our nation. I want to wish everyone a beautiful, comforting, but hopefully action-filled day.